How's everyone doing? It is, it's hot. I just came home from visiting grandma, the rehab place. They allow visitation for about 2 hours. And she was beside herself because she doesn't have her TV, and TV is everything to her. So we came up with a solution. I got her a Roku stick and I put on Roku. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna open up this curtain, let in. It's a nice breeze. A nice ocean breeze is coming through. Um, Roku set up for her. Hello, Sherry. They have live TV on the Roku or their live TV, and they have a category called In Español. So when I hit In Español, there's like 40 channels in Spanish. So I put on Hallmark in Español and left it there because she doesn't know how to remote it. I said, how about some movies? And she says, I would love to have movies because, she hasn't had TV. She didn't have it in the hospital, and today's the first day. So she was all excited. So I left her with some Hallmark in Espanol, and she's going to be watching Hallmark movies in Spanish. And it's just on a loop, and that's all good. So I was excited to be able to do that for her. It was so funny when I had set it all up because she was, like tomorrow I start rehab, and she was all down on the dumps. I left. She's like, oh, you can go home now. I'll see you later because you got the TV working. I was like, well, that made me feel so much better because Mom and I said, we cannot leave this place until we figure something out for her. I said, she's lost everything, right? The least we could do is try to get her a working TV. So we tapped into their internet and she's all set up. So excited that I was able to do that. So hello, Sherry and Dawn and Living and Crafting with MS. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, but I was watching you the other night. You were doing something. You were on late, right? I was right before I was going to bed. It looked like you had your sewing machine set up for embroidery. Alex, thank you, Alex. I will remember that one day. She has a channel, and so she, I think, had her embroidery machine set up. I had you on for a little bit. I wasn't chatting or anything. I was just on my way to falling asleep. And the service here is horrible right now with my phone until I think it's the 9th. And so I don't even know how I'm doing live successfully, but whatever, I'll take it. Hi, Michelle the Quilter. So you live. Homework is great. Oh, good. So I have a package. Here it is. It's actually quite heavy. It's actually really heavy. Oops, sorry. I'm taking my camera everywhere. All right. So here we are. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why is my camera being weird right now? Hold on. My camera did something weird. I'm sorry. Here's more tape. Oh, I have to go get Gorilla Tape. Oh, hold on. I'm jimmy rigging the camera. There we are. I think I got it. There we go. The other tape broke. All right. So, I'm just so happy. Hola, Catherine. Yeah, I am making a channel name wall hanging. Still working on it. Will be live again tonight. Not sure what time. All right. Well, if you're looking, go look her up. She's on at night. I think I've caught her 2 or 3 times. Let me put on my glasses. Yeah, I definitely caught her 2 or 3 times. Hello, Becky. I'm so happy I was able to get her TV working. Oh, you have no idea. When we got there, she was miserable. And then, we were talking because, we said, oh, you're going to be having dinner. I'm not going to eat. That's her new thing. She doesn't want to eat. I said, you have to eat. If you don't eat, I use the D word. If you don't eat, this is what's going to happen. You have to eat. And I said, you have to eat even if it's a little bit to keep your strength up and to get your vitamins and everything. So, yeah. So she said she was going to eat. I said, okay. This morning, the nurses told me they gave her Ensure because she wasn't going to eat much. And she said the food was good. You know, they said she had 1 or 2 spoonfuls, but they wanted to make sure that she had a complete diet, like a complete nutritious meal. And so the doctor, I think, ordered glucerna to be given to her. Hello, Donna. So here we are, we opening. Oh, whoa. Oh, look at this. We have some gray, big Aurifil. That's good, because I forgot to bring some with me. And we have tan Aurifil. Hi, Nikki. Hope your honey is doing better. I would be miserable if I didn't have TV and internet. She was miserable, Becky. But we got her. She was kicking me out of her room. She's so funny. I mean, the hours were over, but the lady's like, well, we're going to give you a pass this time because you did run to the, I ran to Walmart. Well, I didn't run. I took the car to Walmart, came back, and then installed it. So my mom was with her the whole time, but I wasn't. We have a bag. I haven't seen one of these bags in forever. I'm so excited. I'm using plastic bags. Look at all this. Ooh, look at this. Dandelion caramel. Oh, she had given me, so this is from Anna. And when I went to dinner at her house, she had given me some of this. It is like a probiotic tea, and it tastes good. It's like chocolatey. It's really good. It's called dandelion caramel nut. It's really chocolatey. It's good. And it's a prebiotic, caffeine-free, and gluten-free, and some Werther's Original. Excited. Look at all this. She went nutso in this. She says, oh, I'm just sending you a little something. Yeah, okay, Anna, a little something. She packed this up. We'll be making some stuff now. I was trying to come up with crumb ideas because that's all I had. Oh, well, here is the layer cake she said she was sending me. She didn't tell me about all this other stuff. Whoa, Anna, you went nutty. But thank you, because I desperately needed some thread. I was coming to the end. Now, she told me that she was sending me a layer cake and 2 spools. I mean, not 2 spools. 2, oh, did she think I needed 2 spools of thread instead of, no, we talked about bobbins. They got to be here somewhere. Let's see. Good afternoon. I'm tickled pink. I just went fabric shopping. Remember I was saying this morning I really wanted to go fabric shopping yesterday? So this is called a stack pack. I've never heard of this. It says Adorn It by Vintage Grove Collection, a stack pack. Designed by Carol Lee McMullen. I've never heard of them, but this is super beautiful. So we'll go through. Oh, I've had this fabric before. I made a chocolate bunny with this fabric. We're gonna go through and pet. Ooh, fabric. Oh, big pieces of fabric. Look at that. Hello, Pat. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, we're going to have to come up with something here. That's pretty. It is pretty, isn't it? It's beautiful. It says love on it. And those are flowers. Ooh. Okay, give me a second. My hair is actually behaving itself today, but it's too hot to have it down. Ooh, it is. It's hot today. We're under a heat advisory. Are those bluebirds on the red? Probably. Because this is like all kinds of, yes, they are bluebirds. Look at them. Aren't they sweet? Oh, did I rob your store of all the samples? No. But I definitely did need these. It's called a layer cake. This is a quilting channel. And I got some Happy Mail. I have never heard of this company or fabric line, but I'm loving all the stuff. I'm loving all of it. So we have that layer cake. Some fun. We've got a little shy of 2 weeks still here. But hey, put the crumbs away for another day. I've got real fabric to play with now. All right, so we have a fat quarter bundle here. This is called, oh no, these are half-yard cuts. There's 4 half-yard cuts. It's called Mediterraneo by Art Gallery Fabrics, AGF, Art Gallery Fabrics. Yes, patch quilt, yes, exactly. Oh, thank you, Katie. How are you? So I've got this, and these are half-yard cuts. So if I could sneak in another yard here, we'll do another 3-yard quilt using 4 half yards and some fat quarters, because she just sent me also a fat quarter bundle. She went nuts. Look how beautiful. I don't know. Do I want to? Maybe I need to make pillows with these. This matches my kitchen. These match my kitchen. Look at me saying I'm gonna make a quilt. This is beautiful. It feels so good. Art Gallery fabric. Oh, feels lovely. Here is more. Here we have, this is beautiful, tone on tone. Look at that. So exciting. Love all the geometrics. I have to see if there's a selvage to tell us what this bundle is. Am I going too fast? I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. All right, let's see. This has a name, okay. It's Benartex. And it says Benartex style number 16293. I don't know if it has a line. Let's see if we could, no, that's the selvage. That doesn't tell you anything. Oh, let's see if this selvage. Okay, new, I'm gonna say world maybe, it's W-O-R. It says W-O-R, but it is Benartex. Nope. Let's see, this one, no. I'm gonna say it's probably New World, but I don't know. Nope. I'm looking. Let's see. Oh, here's another selvage. Let's see. It is, this one just says new. New something. New W-O-R. So it's gotta be New World. Oh, here it is. Aha! Oh, it's Rob Appel. We all know Rob, right? From the Stitchin' Haven, I think. He's got a YouTube. New World by Rob Appel. Look at that. That's my first Rob Appel. Make a runner out of those. Hello, Yesenia. What am I up to? I am opening up Happy Mail that was sent to me in Puerto Rico. A request was made for my address. I think she took pity when she saw I was creating with little bags of scraps. I mean, she loves when I do that. She's probably like, oh, this girl needs some fabric. And she saw, I think she got the memo I didn't have any background fabric to go with my scraps. So I have yardage and yardage of background fabric, neutral fabrics. She wants to keep the show going. Here's more. We have all different kinds. This has polka dots and polka dots. And that's funny. I've used this. Oh, here's more white on white. And more white on white. Yes. My hubby. Oh, yes. How is your hubby? You were going to go pick him up, Sherry. My has to stay in the hospital another night, so I'm going to sew. I'm so sorry. Well, we're all thinking of him. Yes, I have fabric now. Wait, and there's more. And then wait up. Aha! I had extra originals. These are original ones, 301s. So we're gonna put that right here with my pile here. Now I have 4. Now I have 4 bobbins. This is fantastic. Thank you. This is the language of love. And we have some of this and a big panel. So we have the language of love, and she has all those bright colors. Look at this. Wait a second. She probably already knew. She gave me this stash. Doesn't this stash look great with this? And then we have this. I think we could come up with something here. And if you were watching the Fabric Cafe live show that they just ended, I waited till they ended because they had like 400 something. Yes, major difference, Pat. The only machines that use that bobbin is a featherweight and a 301. 301 and featherweight uses that. Yeah, there are a lot of grandmamas here. There are definitely a lot of grandmamas. And this grandmama is hot because it is sweltering, the heat is here. It is a gorgeous. Are you staying the whole summer in Puerto Rico? I am not, because I will be having surgery when I go home. I was only here until they can get me in for surgery, because what am I going to do sitting at home? I might as well be laying on a beach since I'm not supposed to be doing something. I did hit the lotto, didn't I? So I'm putting all this together right in this bag, because I think that this here is a quilt in the making. Well, anyway, Fabric Cafe just announced to everybody that they have a panel book coming out. And I have my stash, but it's at home. So I'm going to have hubby maybe go on a video call with me. Of course, I didn't do all of them. I did some of them, but not all of them. So I've got to see which one I can do using that panel. Okay, now we have to be nice, Senator. This is a nice, wholesome channel. This is all about quilting. Well, thank you. See, Deb just took you out. That's how we roll here. We just take you right on out. I tend to put people in timeout. She takes you out. I say, good. Thank you, Deb. I saw some metal bobbins I could get you, but if they're different kinds, they might not fit. Yes. So these are super slender. Oh, here we go. They're super slender. The other ones are about double the width of this. I use the 15 bobbins in my brother's. Yeah, this is not. This is really just for featherweight and 301s. I don't mess around. That's right. That's right, Deb. We don't mess around here. No messing around here. So let's see what we got going on over here now. We got another bag. All kinds of juices are going. All kinds of juices here right now. Ooh, what is this? Ooh. Ooh la la. So we have like a sample pack here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We've got that. And then, hello, Jennifer. We have another sample pack. Wonder where she went to get all this. Look at these. Ooh. Look at that sample pack. Ooh la la. Those two are going to go together. She must have known that because, look, she put back some of this. So, let's see what this is. This is pretty. This is printed in China. That's all I know about this. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh, Brothers Sisters Designs. We love them. Brothers Sisters Designs, if you don't know who that is, that's Hobby Lobby. But look at how beautiful. We'll make some Hobby Lobby stuff. It looks beautiful with this. She curated this bag beautifully. So we'll have to do something with this. Got another something. Oh, and she had this in there. So we're gonna put that in there, probably for another 3-yard quilt. Hi, Myra. Oof. You know what? This looks great with it too. Look at that. We're gonna stick that in this bag as well. All right. And now we have something called Red Work Fat Quarter Sampler. And this is from Connecting Threads. And this is what they look like. And it's red work. Let's see. This is from, it's called Rainbow and Orc Tech, but it's not telling me who the company is. But it is beautiful. Let's see. It is, Connecting Threads, Hometown Americana. Hometown Americana. Connecting Threads, Hometown Americana. It's lovely. Looks like Valor fabric. You're still amongst the living. What was going on, Myra? What I was wondering. I hadn't seen you in the morning. I just figured since I'm so erratic, not knowing whether I'm coming or going, nobody here knows whether I'm coming or going. And I brought a fat quarter book with me. I brought with me a Sew Emma fat quarter book. So this is great because I got a lot of fat quarters and a new fat quarter book. So there you go. I haven't even looked at it much. So we have this. All right, give me 2 seconds. I have to go grab me some water. I'm dying. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, so I did laundry today. There's a laundry basket behind me that needs to get put away. You know, the old-fashioned kind with the laundry on the line. Oh, your clothes smell so good when you do your clothes like that. I was sick for a month. Oh, no. What did you have? It was called Connecting Threads. And it said it was the red Connecting Threads. Now, when I look on the selvage, it says Hometown Americana, but it said Red Work Bundle. Ew, I'm so sorry to read that. Glad to see. Yes, I'm glad you're back too. Started out with stuffy head, a dripping nose, turned into a cough, and a really bad congestion. Now, here is a bag. And this happens to be all blue, Pat. She must be wondering what I may be doing. It was so funny because I was out of red too. I wish I knew that yesterday. I was out of red. I need actually red. All right, here we go. So here is our blue fabric. I'm all good now. Oh, good. Ooh, Katie, you were rolling in the bills. I see. One night I was strolling, you know, my internet here, because it's on my phone, is intermittent. Remember I told you the slow space, but it was either really late at night or really early in the morning. I seem to be able to get what I need to get. And I saw some dollar bills and $5 bills, and hopefully there was 10s and 20s in that stack of yours, Katie. I know you were tired. But I was glad to see that you were showered with tips. That was awesome. Yeah, that was for 3 hours of touring guide. I know 95. There was 183? Okay, well, that's good. When I saw that many dollar bills and $5 bills, I could not comment what I was going to comment. It wouldn't have been appropriate. But I know you would have gotten the joke and we would have been okay. But I didn't know about what everybody else would have said with that, what I was thinking. Because there's a running joke in my family. If I open up my purse, I always have a ton of dollar bills or $5 bills. Because from the chicken eggs, when I sell chicken eggs. Yeah, and everybody says, oh, Leanna, I see you had a good night. On the you know what, which I'm not going to say. We were laughing. Well, that's good. That's cute. Well, now I have a stash of blue. I got 20 from 3 different people. About fell off the floor, but they all left happy and smiling and learned a lot. That's great. You just don't start hanging out on the street corners and no question the dollar bills. All of them except for maybe 6 people were all Americans. Wow. I'm sure that was a great tour. So we have some red, we have some white, we have some blue. We also have some other stuff. This is going to be my Puerto Rico stash because it's looking a little dim here. But hey, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. So thank you. I saw the gal that had it at her house when she said it was for exercise. It is for exercise, Nikki. By us, it's all the rage. When I was younger. I have a funny story. I'll give you a funny story. I'm not sewing, right? I'll give you a funny, inappropriate story. So we went, my mother, myself, and my daughter went to some kind of celebration. I don't remember when it was. It was like all about the earth. Oh, it was a wellness fair. Sorry. This is good. They don't know I'm doing this. It's Nutra Cocoa, 100% pure coconut water, not from concentrate. It's so good. I'm almost 60. For me, I'd break a hip. So we go to this whole wellness thing. They're having goat yoga. There is all these different things you can sign up. And you park your car and you take this like bus or trolley or whatever to all these different like historical houses and places, and they were having these classes. You could take nutrition class, anything you could ever think for wellness. And then they had swing dance class, and I said, oh, that would be so much fun. So we were all like, oh yes, we're gonna do the swing dance. And so we get there and they had switched the time for something. We didn't get that memo. So we're there and we're in this beautiful historical building. We're looking. All of a sudden, we walk into this great room, and there's a pole in the middle of the room. Not one, not 2, but 3 poles, like with little stands and poles, and it said fitness on there. And Mom and I and Angelica look at each other, and we're like, well, I guess we're gonna be doing some fitness today. So holding up the ceiling, right? So yes, when I had diverticulitis, I didn't know that, and I was trying to hydrate, so found that out. But on normal circumstances, no. So we're there, and this lady comes out. She's thin, she's looking fabulous, and she's like, okay, welcome to pole fitness or some kind of fitness on the pole or something like that. And so she's going on her thing, and I'm looking at my mom's looking at me, I'm looking at my daughter, and I'm like, I cannot believe that this is going to happen with my daughter and my mother here, right? So she picks me, right? She does her thing and picks me. She picks 3 people. Yeah, I was one of them. And then they were egging me on. So of course I went on, and so I'm like, yeah, I've never done this before. And she goes, no, we're going to teach you, blah, blah, blah. And hi, Linda. And so here it is. she's doing her thing and showing the three of us, okay? So I'm getting on there. And then she goes, now you just take yourself and you spin yourself around. So I'm like, she goes, you gotta hike yourself up and kind of spin yourself around. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. She goes, just try it. So I let those other two ladies go. I'm like, oh, okay. They're over there doing their thing like this. And we're all giggly. We're all having fun. It was a room full of women. We all had our clothes on. It was just hysterical. And then it's my turn. Yes, it's my turn. Hi, Agnes. So, hi, So Terry. So guess what? It's my turn. Well, I go to spin, and I'm spinning and spinning. The whole pole went spinning. I went spinning, and the pole went spinning. So apparently, there are buttons or latches that hold down the pole. So when you're first learning, it's supposed to be like, here's the pole. It's supposed to be latched on so that the pole is stationary. Well, mine wasn't stationary. So when I went and did that little run jump thing that we were supposed to do, I ran and jumped, and me and the whole pole went. My legs went out, and she goes, wow, you're a natural. I go, I've never done this before. I promise you that. And then exactly, it definitely was a whee. And I gotta tell you, that was one of the funniest moments. You know, YouTube's a good thing. I hope when I'm long gone, I hope it's not for a very long time, my kids can come back here and see some of the funny stories I have to tell. My daughter, she remembers that. She was in her 20s. By the time the thing stopped, and she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The latch must have been not latched down. I'm like, no, apparently it was not latched down. But she goes, but you handled that just great. I was like, yeah. I was holding for my dear life, and my legs were just flying out. I'm sure it wasn't graceful. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. So then I got off. Oh, you're welcome, Nikki. So I got off and go down, and my daughter goes, so Mom, are you sure you haven't done that before? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that in movies just like that. I go, I promise you, I've never done that. My mother is laughing. She said, Leah, that was so funny. And then the lady goes and she clasps it down and she goes, okay, who's up next? My daughter did go up eventually. I don't remember if my mom, I don't think my mom did, but my daughter did. And then at the whole end of the thing, everybody goes, you get the prize. You really got those moves on. I go, no, it wasn't me. It was the unlatched pole that was going. I had no choice but to go with it. Oh my gosh, so that was funny. And so when we left that, because it was a fitness fair, so it's all these people trying to also get your business, right? So I got a business card, and we all got like a free class to go to, because it was like a little like 15 no, maybe it was a half hour, an hour. I don't remember. But we all ended up getting a card to go to a lesson. And then at there, you can buy your cards. And so I did. I went to the lesson. I know I am not a natural, Michelle, but I did go to the lesson. The free lesson. I mean, it's free, right? So I went to the free lesson. And I got to tell you, I had so many bruises on my thighs. I give those women lots of credit. Man, you go, girls. Whoever's doing that out there, if you're watching me, you go, girl, because that is not an easy job. Nope, that is not an easy job. I'm telling you right now, it's not an easy job. When they told me I had to go up the pole using my thigh muscles, because it was fitness, and you had to use your thigh muscles to get up the pole, and then you have to train them to release so you could slide down, because those poles weren't going around like this other thing that, I don't know. Because those were portable poles, and this is like in a fitness center, so they were, you know, fixed from the top and the bottom. I had bruise all over me on my thighs. I did not ever go back again. No. And the lady's like, okay, so now flip down over. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not flipping down over. This is crazy. And it's so funny because I show up to the class. I show up to the class with stretch pants, a tank top, and sneakers. That's how I showed up to the class. Other people in that class showed up in stiletto heels, little cute outfits. I'm like, yeah, no, I thought this was fitness. Thank you. So yes, so it was a funny adventure, and it was very funny following up. Hello, everyone, getting home. Hi, Jose. So it was funny both ways. It was hysterical, and you know what? We're gonna go on field trip. Let's go outside. It's a little warm out here. We're gonna go outside. I actually set up a little sewing area outside so that one day I could do a morning sew. Hopefully, the bugs won't eat me. I think that was for the professionals. Yeah, I don't know what that class is for. All I gotta say is those ladies had been taking that pole fitness for a while. Clearly, I was the oddball. And they were going up with their thighs and sliding and going upside. Because the lady's like, once you were up there, she goes, okay, so now you take your hand on the top and you lift your whole bottom half up and over. And then you come head down. I'm like, mm-mm. My body doesn't do that. No way does my body do that. Maybe we'll hear the horses tonight. I don't know. You might hear more of the, oh, look, my honey, he put stairs. Look at that. He built those stairs before he left. And I'm getting a new door. They were supposed to come today, but, you know, they never showed up. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take you also to my plants. Let's go to my plants. Yeah, so that was a funny adventure. And all I could say was that was the last time I did that. See what happened, Katie? You got dollar bills, and it brought me to that memory. I didn't get dollar bills that day. Okay. So here we are. We have this here is a banana tree. So we did lose some things that we planted. So this is a banana tree. I planted, I don't know, can you see right here? One right here. Oops. One right there and one right there. Those are pineapples. This right here is a coconut. It's a dwarf coconut, so I can actually reach the coconuts, and they're yellow coconuts. And right here is a plantain. A plantain. And then over here, this guy right here, this is a guava tree. I had two parchas, which is passion fruit, but we don't know what happened to those. So they probably went off with the other. We had two other banana trees, and that didn't work out either. So we'll just get new ones when we're here more. But we were excited that, oh, let me show you my front garden. Wait, my side garden. While we're out here, might as well show you everything. In the morning, I'm not quite awake. So I have my little tiny, there, I have my charcoal grill, and that's my beach cooler. This is all my beach stuff. And normally, it's just that the wind took it. And I have like a little sitting area here. And then, oh yes, that's my door. And then we have, I got these from a local artist. I bought those. I bought two. So I have 1 and 2. And those are my flowers. And I have some driftwood that Honey found. And we have all kinds of driftwood. He likes driftwood, so we have a lot of driftwood. That's my neighbor, which is not too, he's far enough. All right, so let's go back here to my little area. Oh, the horses, I hear the horses. See, that's my little sitting area too. And the plug is not too far. It's right over there. So this is how they put a plug in. They just put the plug in like this. It's a regular household plug. I'm like, that doesn't work for me. Don't you do GFI here? And he goes, no, nobody does GFI. I go, I'm buying a GFI. Can you install a GFI? He's like, yes. I go, good. Because an outdoor GFI is going on both of the spots. Oh, you don't want to see the house. Let's see. Let's come over here. because, oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. I have a piece of cardboard I just noticed. So yeah, so that's my, let's see. Let's go here. Did you just have the house built? So we bought a shell during Christmas time when I was here. And my honey, he right there, that's the septic tank system. Well, it was already had that. We just pumped it out and we revitalized it, and he made it to code because he did not like the way it looked. That's why that pipe is there. When he comes next time, he'll do it better. The house was a shell, so he had to finish the whole inside, do the plumbing. I hired an electrician. The electrician finished the stuff for most of the part. He's coming tomorrow to install the 2 ceiling fans in the bedroom. Who waters your plants where you're gone? My mom is at my house every day. Whether I'm here or not, she's at my house every day. So she is here every day. She hides out from people, whatever she does. I don't know what she does, but she's here every day. when I'm not here, she's here, which is fine. That's great. I want people to not think that this house is vacant while I'm not here. So she goes and takes my car out for a spin. And yeah, so there's always someone. Tropical plants, yes, they are. Are you going to move there full time or just a second home? Well, I have to work until I'm 55, so I have about 4.5 more years to go. But we will still be New Yorkers. We will be snowbirds, whatever they call that. Oh, whatever they call that. We will be back and forth. Like my honey is already retired, so he's already planned he'll be here for the winter. I'll be home with the snow and working. He was here last winter and he got so much done in the house. Are the horses wild? Yes, there are a lot of wild horses, not as many as they used to be. And what is a GFI? GFI, I have no idea what GFI is. I just know that, outdoor in New York, I have GFIs. And it's basically if water should get into the system, it completely trips and shuts down the system. So I guess you don't have a fire or something. Not sure. I just know that you're supposed to have GFI. And he says most people here don't. And my mom's, none of her outlets are GFI outside. So I'm going to make a GFI. Yeah. Yeah, she's only a mile. She's only a mile. You have to pass my house in order to get on the main road. You have to be on the main road to go anywhere. So everybody in the world passes this house. So I have a whole community who knows me, and they're all watching my house. Hi, Yolanda. Buenos dias. Ground fault. Ground fault in Toronto. There you are. Yes. I am in Puerto Rico right now. So yes, so Terry, you didn't make, are you at 1,000? So Terry's so close. Everybody, if you don't know who So Terry is, go over to her channel. She needs you to subscribe to her channel. Everybody, go over and subscribe to her channel. You will not be disappointed. So yes, so right now you could hear at night it's super quiet, even though I'm on somewhat of a busy road, and you could hear the horses neigh, especially early in the morning. They go neigh, and it's a horse farm. So these back here, I don't know what they have them for. It's a big farm. They have horses that they ride, and who knows what else. Yes, you hit it. Oh, great. Nicole, yes. Nikki has a good. Deb, thank you. Drop yours too if you don't know who all these people are. Nikki's one. Deb is one. Katie, the Greenland Quilter, is another. Joy of Fish Keeping. Yes. Yes. Jose has beautiful fish. If you want some calming and look at beautiful fish, go over there. Living and Crafting with MS. I already told you. Yeah, she has some things. Cannot connect to the link. Does not connect. Zaza has one. Yes, someone, actually, I was watching someone's live. They are beautiful. I was watching someone's live. And she was talking about supporting her channel. And she made a comment, and it rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not going to say who did it because it's not nice. But she said, I'm not making as much as I used to because there's so many new content creators out there. And I think she meant to think that in her head and not say it out loud, but she said it out loud and I couldn't unhear it. And it's a person that I actually kind of like. So I was like, there is plenty of room for all of us. And we are not everybody's cup of tea, right? We're not. I'm sure there are people here and they're like, I cannot believe Leanna said that thing that she said about going to this fitness fair. I'm not going to follow her anymore because I don't believe in that. I don't either, but it's an experience that I had. So, you know, there is a lot of us on here and we need to celebrate each other. And I thank Deb because Deb is going in and she's doing that for me right now. Because I fired Nightbot because Nightbot wasn't doing anything I was telling it to do. Exactly. So I thought that was unnecessary. I was actually disappointed in that person because I was like, you may think that, but did you have to say it out loud? I do my channel for fun, not for money. Yeah, exactly. I was wondering if other people like caught what she said, because it's someone I follow, so I was very shocked that that was even said. I mean, I've been following her since she was a teeny tiny channel. Now she's so ginormous. I mean, but I was like, okay. Yeah, I was doing it for the money. I'd be waiting for a long time. Me too. But I think when you get to that kind of celebrityism, you probably are making bank, I'm going to say. I'm going to say she probably is. And yes, we probably, because maybe someone's on a live when that person's on a live. I don't know. Happy Tuesday, Caleb. So, yeah. So anyway, so I was going back to my story. After that whole entire fitness thing and the whole debacle, so up came swing dancing. So yes, after all the fun and games we had with that exercise, we did end up swing dancing. It was really fun. It was West Coast. Was it West Coast? I think it was West Coast swing. There are a few people that forget where they started, right? Yes, yeah, I'm moving on to something else. So, yeah, so we did some swing dancing. That was cool, and we also got free lessons to go, but it was like really far away, so I didn't even go there. Then if she is that big, she doesn't need to worry about small fissures. She should be mentioning them. Again, I was shocked. I'm thinking that she just had a moment of a moment of, I don't know. Because normally I am asleep, so I don't catch them all the time. Yes, dance classes. I love those things. That's why I was a Zumba teacher. Yes, I was a Zumba teacher for many, many, many years. I Zumba'd for, like, when Zumba was the craze. I was there with the craze. My mom actually was a Zumba instructor before I was a Zumba instructor. My mom was a Zumba instructor. My mom was a Zumba instructor first, and she did wheelchair Zumba, senior Zumba, regular Zumba. She was like a Zumba. And I was looking for a side hustle. So she said, you should do a Zumba class because for kids, you know, they have Zumba for kids and whatever. So then again, so I became a Zumba instructor. I went to all over. That was really nice. That year I flew to different places to take Zumba classes. Water Zumba. Yes, my mom did water Zumba. Yes, never Zumba'd in my life. I used to, yes. So, so I traveled to different places to take these courses because not every single place can you get your certifications in certain things. And I had my certifications in a lot of Zumba because I became obsessed with it myself. So I was a regular Zumba, then I did kids Zumba, I did chair Zumba, I did aqua Zumba. I did. They had cow country time Zumba. They had like Zumba for everything. And then my mom said, you know what we're gonna do one summer, and it was in August, so probably my memories will come up. We are gonna go to Orlando, and we're going to go to the Zumba convention. And at the convention, you could get a whole lot of certifications in Zumba certifications that they don't even have anywhere else except for at the convention. So my mom and I went on a mother-daughter Zumba convention. It was a Zumba freak out for like 5 or 6 days. We went down to Orlando. We had a blast. It was like 24-hour Zumba. It was so much fun. The minute we got down, you know, touched down on the airplane, we went over to the hotel because we stayed in the hotel that the convention was happening at. And we put on our Zumba clothes because I had a lot of Zumba clothes back in the day. Hi, Donnell. Donnell Stitch Ray, she's another channel. And so we went there, and I don't know, they had like really dress up like events where you were like to network. And then they had business classes that you could take. And then there was all kinds of just regular Zumba for fun. And then you took your Zumba courses. And so I did that. That's where I took Aqua Zumba. Yes. Guess what they had? They had Zumba. They had, what was it? Exotic Zumba. I took exotic Zumba with my mom. That was a pain. No pole, but it was exotic. It was exotic Zumba. And we did, what did they teach us? They taught us, what was the song that we did? Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. I can't think of the name. Fever. You know what I'm talking about, that song, right? So we did that song, Fever. I don't know. It's probably not even called Fever. I just am giving you a little bit of the song. And then Santa Baby. And it was all floor routine stuff. And so, yes, so we did that. Yes, it is Fever. Okay. And so we did that. I remember that. And that's where I did country Zumba. What other certifications did I get? Oh, I got weight Zumba with the weights when I was there. What other Zumba? Because I already had the kids Zumba. I don't remember. I had so many Zumba certifications while I was there. And then we had live concert Zumbas. So it was giant hall music, like imagine Madison Square Garden, but I don't know, they feel like it was even bigger. And they had a bandstand in the middle, and everybody was around, and then they had concerts, and everybody was Zumbering to the concert. And yes, we were Zumbering to Vanilla Ice. One night was Vanilla Ice. It was hysterical. It was, I don't know, it was Vanilla Ice and all the music from that time. So rap, all kinds of, I don't remember all the people, but they were all people that I know the music. So they were live concerts. They came on at that moment. Ice Ice Baby, you betcha. That's the one and only time. I never would think I'd be going to a Vanilla Ice concert, but here I am at a Vanilla Ice concert. We're Zumbering. and other people, like other people during his time, and you know, maybe one hit wonders, I don't know. And then another night, because every night was a concert night where you Zumba, was a Spanish night. That is where I saw Daddy Yankee. I saw, who else did I see? I saw them all. It was great. That night was great. Then they had an orchestra, a Puerto Rican orchestra that night too. And we Zumba to them. Daddy Yankee, he was a little plump. I didn't know Daddy Yankee was a little, yeah. And then there was some other people that if you told me who they were during the Daddy Yankee time, that they would sing. Ricky Martin was not there. No, Ricky Martin was not there. But oh my gosh, because you know what? Daddy Yankee sings with all these other fellas and women. There were women too, women singers. So I would have to remember. I probably, if I saw the list, I would tell you. But it's all during that whole time. And at that time, what was popular was Gasolina. Dame la gasolina. Everybody gasolina. So it was all like from that time. What is that? 2010 maybe? 15? I don't remember. But yes. Yes, so they did had a lot of that. Then there was another night, and that was like Bollywood music. That was a lot of fun. And at that time, you had Zumba, and I had all these. I had all the like belly, it was called belly dancing Zumba. That was another one. Oh, you hear that? Do you hear that? That's the peacock. That noise is the peacock, because there's a peacock that lives here. Was Santana there? No, Santana was not there. But they had Bollywood, and everybody had, because it was big in Zumba, the belly dance skirts that we all went like this, and they all had like the little like coins on them. I used to have them in my class, and I had a big bucket of them, and everybody took one, and we did the, you know, this stuff and the hips and the whole 9 yards. Dame la gasolina. Him, but and all his buddies. And then, you know, we had some Argentinian people there that night and orchestra people. It was unbelievable. But then it was another night of like other kinds of music. So it was like Bollywood music and I don't know, some other kind of music. So we all had our little belly dancing, little skirts, and we were doing that for a while. Oh, we had such a blast. There was hors d'oeuvre night. Then they had like Zumba for singles. So like you could go to this bar and yeah. Oh, I have. Sorry, I'm getting inundated with some. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure the ants are not going to eat me alive. I already stepped on an ant mound and gotten eaten up on my left leg. Hoy cumplo años. Well, feliz cumpleaños, Chimingo. Jose. Yes, he was not there. So, oh, Gasolina, Dame la Gasolina was 2004. Okay, well, you know, like I said, I've been Zumbering for a while. I don't Zumba anymore, but I did for a long time. I did. And I gave classes, and we did lots of Zumba with the kids. The kiddos loved Zumba. And I bought little tiny belly dancing, like little dresses, because the little girls love that. And then I bought the little boys, those little hats. I don't know what they're called. They're here all in Puerto Rico. They're everywhere. You know, the little men's hats. Bought them, so the boys would wear that. The girls would wear their belly, and we would Zumba in the in the gym. And that year, it was also one of the years was my daughter's senior year, so they were raising money. So we had a Zumbathon for senior class. I did lots of Zumbathons. Hi, Giovanna. And at that time, we were Zumbering for every cause imaginable. Every weekend in my town, every parking lot. I swear, there'd be Zumba classes all weekend in the parking lots. And we'd be Zumbering for cancer, Zumbering for arthritis, Zumbering for this, Zumbering for that. It was a craze. Now it's died. No, I mean, there's a handful of Zumba classes by us. Oh my God, you don't know what Zumba is? It's Z-U-M-B-A. Look that up. I still have all the DVDs because as an instructor, they sent you DVDs. They sent you a specific DVD to learn the routines for what you were certified in. And because I was certified in so many things, I was getting a ridiculous amount of DVDs. And probably 90% of them I did not open up. So they're still sitting there. My honey says, you know, we should open those up and look at them and actually do them, Leanna. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll do that one day. I say every time I ask you to go to a Zumba class, because there's some, you tell me no. Because what's different when I'm at home? I'm not going to do that in public. I just outed you out, Michelle, if you're on here. So we haven't done it yet. Maybe in Puerto Rico, since we don't have really much of TV, I'm going to bring my Blu-ray player and all my DVDs from Zumba, and we'll be Zumbering here. Well, it's very popular still in Puerto Rico. Zumba's still popular here in Puerto Rico. Yeah. So, there's that. They love that. Dead Diablo, how are you? My fiance does Zumba. He's an instructor, but the videos are online now. You need an instructor account to see them. Oh, well, you see, I am ancient. And so we had DVDs. That is so fabulous that he's an instructor. The best instructors are those male instructors. They are. They really are. They will give you a workout. Oh, I love that. Aren't you lucky? Got yourself a Zumba instructor. I'm exhausted. I fell asleep in a meeting just now about compliance. Oh, we have to take those at the beginning of the year for school. Zumba is a fitness program that combines Latin music and dance moves to create an energetic and aerobic workout. Yes. Oh, hello. Very lucky. I'm not, well, right now I can't do it until after my surgery. Maybe I have to pull those DVDs out. Maybe, wouldn't it be funny if I put in the DVD, turned off the volume, have you on a live and watch me butcher Zumba because I haven't done it, oh my goodness, in 1,000,001 years. I bet you that would be a funny, funny live. Oh, yeah. Chair Zumba. Yes, I did chair Zumba. I have my weights, and when they shake, they're like maracas. Yeah. So, I don't know. For some reason, I feel they came out with that weighted hula hoop Zumba, but I never did it. I just started thinking of Zumba. That worked out your memory, right? I would definitely be watching that one. That would be funny, the Zumba. There's a lot of things I'm looking back in my life that I have done. Wacky. I'm a wacko. I mean, did you see my post today? Hi, Sherry. Sherry, Yurton, because like a yurt in my quilting world is another channel that's on here. So I put a post of no judgment on my bathing suit. I haven't done Zumba in a while, and you could tell in my bathing suit. No looking in. But see me next to the waterfall. I scaled that. She didn't take a picture to see how much I had to scale that, but I had to scale that to get to the waterfall. And I swam that whole big lagoon to get to it. I was so tired. I remember. I was like, I forgot how old I am. Because, I mean, the last time I did that was a while ago. So I did post pictures of Gozlandia, and that's in San Sebastian in Puerto Rico. And he's not getting a video right now. He better just go on to YouTube. So I will be posting, because while I was at my mom's today doing my laundry, I did upload videos. So I will be uploading some of those uploading them to you so that you can watch of the actual trails in the rainforest or paths, I should say, that we took to get to these waterfalls. And let me tell you, I don't ever remember it being so exhausting to like go up so many flights of stairs. And it's not stairs, it's really these rocks to get down into the pool where the first waterfall is, because there's 2 giant waterfalls and numerous little ones. But you see the long trail I take, you could see the foliage and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's all cool. Well, I can't believe I've been on here for over an hour, and I'm supposed to meet my mom at 7, and it's 7:02. We are going into town to the plaza to our friend's business. She has a place in Isabela, so if someone is traveling, you can go to the wine boutique, and Mari, who's the owner, has a little place there, and it's just really chill. It's very, like, I don't know, it's casual, and it's like regulars. Everybody knows you're there. It's almost like a Cheers feeling. And it's just really nice little hangout. Do they have horseback riding into the forest? No. All this is by foot. You have to do everything by foot. So and narrow and steep, narrow and steep. So you have to do that all by foot. They have horseback on the beach if you like. Um, Deb, do you see what I see? Thank you. Do you see what I see? Are you enjoying yourself, Leah? I am enjoying myself right now. The first 2 weeks were very hard on me because my grandmother was not well and I was caring for her. What was that I just saw? I was caring for her and it was a lot of hard work. But she is, she is in rehabilitation. So now she's going to be working on, getting herself walking again and that kind of stuff. So now I'm taking it easy and it's a little gecko. It's like tiny. It just went across my wall, my outdoor wall. So I am enjoying myself. My son was here, so it was good. I was going to the boy. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, it's getting dark here. I'm going to head in and get myself ready so I can meet up with my mom. Everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you're enjoying some of the scenery. I wish the horses behind me were a little bit, vocal. They're very vocal in the morning, but it's normally very early. Have everybody have a wonderful time. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. And if you're new here, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. And I will see you soon. Bye. And thank you, Anna. And also thank you, Annette, because Annette, she gifted some channels. I'm sorry. I don't know if I should stay home. I'm a little tired. Everybody take care. See you soon. Bye.